Okay, so Shipa Delivery was started as a digital platform to tackle the last mile, let's say, challenges. What we do is we build a platform to seamlessly capture the client's requirements, which is ease of choosing your time of delivery, ease of choosing your location, etc. The merchant's need, which is, us taking care of all the, let's say, the intelligence between where to pick the package, how to dispatch them, etc. And ourselves internally in the way we communicate with clients purely through a digital platform, because people kind of are moving to the next phase of digital adoption and don't necessarily want to be dealing with a phone call and some of the pain points of last mile delivery. And all of that, trying to keep, obviously, cost is an important element. So technologies allowed us to basically leapfrog the starting pains and go straight into a end-to-end digital experience for the clients. We give them either it's a point-to-point integration with clients who have already an existing system. It takes less than a day to do that API integration. Sometimes clients don't have systems, so in which case we give them an interface that they can use to upload something as simple as an Excel file and translate it into basically information that we can use. And for the consumers, we've created apps so that the individual consumer can download it and use it. We started Dubai actually, but citywide, and then we expanded in different cities in the UAE until we reached national coverage. Then came sort of the cross-border, and the cross-border element for us is a mixture of having our own operations at destination, like in Kuwait, for example, for obvious reasons for us, or partnerships. So now today we're able to cater to Saudi, Oman, Bahrain, basically the whole GCC. So some of it you do yourself, some of it you do through partnership, but what's important for your clients is when you go to them, actually they are asking us to be their single point of contact. They don't want to be dealing with multiple parties. Agility helps us with a whole set of infrastructure, be it from physical warehouses, be it from sort of the knowledge of customs and clearance processes, as well as obviously some cross-pollination of customers when the case may be that they have a traditional presence and want to launch an e-commerce online presence. And the ideal client is the client for whom you really solve a problem, or you help him sort of venture into this industry in the first place. So that could be for a domestic requirement, somebody launching an online platform on top of their physical retail, or somebody wanted to launch same-day delivery, or even an on-demand one, the Uber-like products. So there's a lot of that domestically. But the region being, when it comes to e-commerce, the region being highly driven by imports, cross-border is a very important element. So we have a lot of clients who are domestically based, but they source their products from everywhere, from China, from the US, from Europe. So cross-border is going to keep growing. I think both domestic and cross-border, when it comes to last mile, are seeing some very healthy growth. Same day is a very popular product, and it was how we initially launched and how we initially got traction and recognition from our clients. And then increasingly, in many cases, what we call the on-demand, which is like your food delivery, but equivalent for e-commerce. So it's I think driven by our clients, customers who are trying to equate the e-commerce experience with the traditional retail experience. So the standard has been set years ago by the likes of Amazon for a 2-day delivery. I think today the standard increasingly becoming a same-day delivery. The natural growth of e-commerce is driven by convenience, and we support them in that convenience element. But more importantly for our clients or our merchants, the fastest you can deliver, the lower is the return rate. This region is highly driven by what we call COD, cash on delivery. So the client hasn't committed to make the purchase until he receives it. So the fastest you get it to him, the lowest are the chances of him changing his mind or returning it. The demand is very strong. I mean, I think more and more industries are being pushed into delivering to customers, and they tend to be spoiled. Once you get the experience on the passenger side, and once you get the experience on the food side, now the next frontier is your purchases. So the demand is strong, but it's a complex process to put in place. There's a lot of variables. Payment is one variable. Obviously, what happens on the ground is a lot of variable. That interaction with the clients at the door has a lot of variability to it. So it's really a matter of accompanying the clients through this. It's a learning curve for us as much as it is for them. So the demand is very strong. The growth is there. It's just a matter of taking the time to make sure you do a good job and not try to run before you can walk.